it. No, go the Thief of Crowns. No, wait, you're not Dave. Alrighty, folks. So we're starting up tonight's stream here on Meme Monday with the newest mechanic, one of the new mechanics from the Ikoria set. It's the companion mechanic. So there's certain companions that are tearing up constructed formats, and we are about to start tonight off with one of the most talked of companions of all. And that is, of course, Keruga, the Macrosage. This chonky dinosaur hippo is 3 and a blue or green, and a blue or green. It says companion. Your starting deck contains only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater and land cards. So, of course, if they were to make the mirror of this, it would, of course, say 2 or less and land cards. So you, of course, wouldn't be able to play any instants or sorceries that cost 3 or higher, because that would just be fair, you know? So you wouldn't be able to play Kolaghan's Command in your theoretical deck that could only contain converted mana cost 2 or less. You wouldn't be able to play Cryptic Command in your deck that played only cards with cost 3 or less. But we're playing with Keruga the Macrosage. So how are we doing that? Well, there's a bunch of different ways you can exploit this, but the way that myself and Cave Dan from the Faithless Brewing podcast sort of came up with on the fly was exploiting one of the only legal soul lands in Modern. So soul land, the term I'm using here, is equatable to Soul Ring, and this taps for 2 mana, but you can spend it only to cast colorless Eldrazi spells or activate the abilities of colorless Eldrazi. So we're going to use that to cast things like Matter Reshaper, Eternal Scourge, Thought-Knot Seer, and Reality Smasher and have curve. We're also using the Serum Powder card. This is a 3 colorless artifact that taps for a colorless mana and says anytime you could mulligan and Serum Powder is in your hand, you may exile all the cards from your hand and then draw that many cards. So this is a free mulligan if it's in your hand. However, with Eternal Scourge, we basically get to add another card to our opening hand if we do that. So that's going to allow us to take our 8-card opening hand and possibly turn it into a 9 or 10-card opening hand, depending on what we draw. We're using the card Dismember because this is a removal spell we can cast for 1 or 2 mana, but we're able to do that with reduced cost by the Phyrexian mana, paying some life. We're cheating on our mana with Simian Spirit Guide. We've got some Karn the Great Creators. Now, Karn allows us to wish for cards out of our sideboard and add Mulligan to 10, the new dream. That's right. Karn allows us to wish for cards that are cheaper than Keruga's companion cost, and actually we can still cast Keruga after we've added that to our deck after the game has begun. And one important note about this deck, while most of this is a wish board, there are 4 copies of Chalice of the Void. We're also playing Trinisphere in the main deck. This is to put everyone on the same footing as us, where everything must cost 3. And Chalice of the Void is the 4 of in our sideboard. We will be doing some aggressive boarding in certain matchups in order to be able to put 4 Chalice into our main deck. Obviously, that means Keruga's companion condition will no longer be true, which of course means we're going to board Keruga in when we board in our 4 Chalice. Am I kidding? I don't know. Let's find out. We're going to hop into a Modern League right now, and you might be thinking to yourself, you know, Zach, Mana Symbol, why are you setting your tickets on fire with this deck? Well, let me tell you something, friendo. Sit yourself down, because this is Canada, and Canada is part of North America, which means I'm an American, and every now and then you just gotta do what your heart tells you. I apologize in advance for the loss of your ticks. Well, they're play points, so they're not worth anything. I wish you can only capture that once. Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. We're hopping into match number 1 here. I'm glad I've got Cave Dan riding shotgun. I also have Roy, the boy, post Nanathan, my number 1 co-pilot who's hanging out. We got another subscriber to the channel. Keruga, the Macrosage. Boom. Okay, we're playing a 24-land deck. We are on the play here with a Blast Zone. We've got 2 Trinispheres and a Simian Spirit Guide. So if we draw a land, we'll be able to play a turn to Trinisphere here. I'm pretty sure I have to mulligan this. We just want to slow roll up to... up to our play. It's a little bit better. Does not have a turn 3 play, but we've got we do have a turn 3 play because we've got Eldrazi Temple and Simian Spirit Guide to get this Thought-Knot Seer out early. So I think I'm going to pitch this Reality Smasher and hope I pick up something along the way. So we've got turn 3 Thought-Knot Seer with this, and then potentially turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer with this. Yeah, I'm not good at this Eldrazi math yet. Pretty sure I'm supposed to keep the Smasher. Maybe we pitch one of these lands. Ship it, dig for temples. I would pitch Scavenger. Yeah, okay. That seems fair. Yeah, we're going to keep this and shove the Scavenger Grounds. All right. Thanks, friends. It's Meme Monday. I was feeling pretty under the weather and a little down on myself after this morning's disappointing performance in the Super PTQ. So we are on beverage number 3. It's Meme Monday, so we're going to be jamming through this league and having a great time. I'm here to cast Trinispheres and kick ass, and I'm all out of ass kicking. Wait, hold on. That's not how that's supposed to go. Wait, we got Utopia Sprawl on the other side, so we could be against the Gruul deck. They are 2 Gruul for school on the other side of the battlefield, but luckily we're going to have this Thought-Knot Seer, so hopefully we'll be able to mess with our opponent's plans a little bit. Let's pitch the Simian Spirit. Let's pitch the Simian Spirit Guide for mana. Do this thing, do that thing. Cast a Thought-Knot Seer. Get him. Come on now, get him. Skidoosh. All right, what do you got, nerd? Pillage, Bolt, and Chandra, Torch of Defiance. I think I got to take this Pillage. Chandra can kill my Thought-Knot Seer and draw them a card, but she can't do that yet. And there's a good chance we're going to be able to smash their reality quickly after the fact. We can also cast this 3/3 next turn, so we're in okay shape here. May have led you astray on bottoming the land. Cave Dan, I have faith. I am not faithless. Keep forgetting we have this extra 5-drop just hanging out. I think I do too. A 5-drop who's going to draw us 2 to 3 cards, depending on the game state when we draw them. It's cool. We have faith. We're going to draw nothing but lands until we don't need more lands, and then we're going to draw nothing but spells. See? See? You see? See how that works? Gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. You gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have do. Just gotta have a good positive attitude here, my friend. Good positive attitude. Zanman1414, how the hell are ya? I hope you're having a great evening. We are playing some Keruga the Macrosage. I think I forgot, but if you type exclamation deck in the chat, you may get the correct deck list. I'm hoping that you do. Is this Chandra? Yeah, she's going to blow up my Thought-Knot Seer here, which is fine. We're going to use the Vista to get another blue source. You may draw your card, opponent. Thought-Knot Seer has officially become a 1-for-1. It wasn't correct last time I checked. No, don't check it again. I'm sure if you checked it earlier. Decks. I will update it. I am looking to draw another card here. All right, another land here. And we did. Cool. So let's smash their reality here. And we should be in pretty good shape in this game, actually. I'm going to get my island because now I can cast Keruga next turn. Sorry. I always assume that the Wild Spaghetti Monster would have Wild Spaghetti Monster sounding attack effects. Definitely not correct. Good. Good. We're memeing it up here. All right. Now it should be correct. Give it a couple seconds to update, but it should be good. I personally have the opinion that Reality Smasher would come into play and be like, which, you know, it is as easy to stop as it is to comprehend. So I gave Emrakul spaghetti sounds on stream last night too. Yeah, oh, for sure. Well, so what's up, Mike? Sounding like, oh yeah, whoop, 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 whoop. Well, Reality Smasher, especially because it has haste. I feel like Emrakul is actually like Emrakul to me. When I think of Emrakul, it's a lot more terrifying than Reality Smasher. So I think probably. I always think that Emrakul, like what Emrakul would sound like, is like a vacuum, like an absence of sound, because you know Emrakul's got like the crazy ass time magic and stuff. Oh, okay, I guess we're just gonna win. The Eldrazi feel good to me today. Edge of Tomorrow. I've never seen that movie, but I should watch it. I always feel like Emrakul's actually frightening and would just sound like the absence of sound, which would be really creepy. Like that scene in Attack of the Clones where Obi-Wan Kenobi is in the space fight with Jango Fett, and they actually did like a kind of semi-vacuum thing where there's like explosions and lasers, but you don't hear them until the camera would hear them. So it's like where the viewer's eye is, you only hear when the shockwave like hits the camera. Ooh, okay. So they're 3 for 1-ing themselves against my Reality Smasher. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Enjoy. Got a 5/5 trample and you're at 1. Go. The spaceship chase. Yeah. It's a really cool scene. One of the highlights of Attack of the Clones. Nice bolt. So you're dead. Got him. Let me tell you something about Eldrazi. Eldrazi make even Keruga playable. We have a game win. I would like everyone to note that we've officially done better than my Lurrus deck did today. Okay, our opponent's not on a combo deck. They are on a deck with a reasonably high number of 1-mana plays, so it's theoretically okay to bring in Chalice, but we're on the draw this game, so I'm just going to go ship it. I was promised hippos all ICR game. We didn't hit enough lands. It's not my fault. We had to mulligan. Don't worry, we'll cast the hippo this league, I promise you. Can you imagine if we 5-0 with this? Listen, I had a crappy day. I started drinking, and boom, we just hit the 5-0. All right. The question is, am I powdering this hand? I have a Simian Spirit Guide. If we draw another land, we can play a turn 2 Karn. Or we can play a turn 1 Trinisphere with this hand. As a mull to 9. We have a turn 1 Trinisphere. I want Search for Tomorrow in this deck. Yeah, this is a happy mulligan. All right. We happily Serum Powder this hand? I guess so. Losing 2 Simian Spirit Guides feels bad. Hand sucks. All right. I also want Search for Tomorrow in this deck, but I'm not sure about the Trinisphere line. Yeah, I guess they're on the play. If I was on the play, I would keep this and snap off the turn 1 Trinisphere and just wreck them. But yeah, okay, we'll ship that. This does not have a temple in it. It has a turn 2 Shaper off the Simian Spirit Guide, so yeah, let's mulligan that. We haven't exiled a... Wow, okay, so we're mulling to 9? Well, we're mulling to 8. We're going to ship this one too. We've exiled almost all of our Spirit Guides, and this is going to be exiling both our Kioras, but I think this is okay because we haven't exiled any Smashers, and we still have 4 Eldrazi Temple. So we're actually getting kind of lucky here. I hit Powder, but I have to put a card on the bottom first, which is actually kind of sick because I can save the Simian Spirit Guide. Do I save the Spirit Guide or do I save the Thought-Knot Seer? Which one of these is a better card? It's Thought-Knot, right? Because we have all the temples. I think it's Thought-Knot. Man, this deck is kind of doing it. All right, we're definitely keeping this one. It's not great, but we're definitely keeping it. Oh, you don't get to London. you don't get the London mulligan. You actually do go down a card. So we've got turn 1 Dismember, and then we're going to slow roll our way to Thought-Knot Seer. We have 2 Eternal Scourges in exile that we can cast, though, so we actually do have turn 3 plays multiple times. No, Mull. My bad. I saw the Dismember, and I got excited. I mean, I guess I have 4 Eldrazi Temples in my deck. Yeah. All right. Next time I will ask the sages more carefully before I keep. You were looking for temples, especially with Scourges in exile. I mean, I guess so, yeah. It's cool. We're totally just going to top deck one. I mean, that's like an Eldrazi Temple, right? This casts Keruga. I don't know if you're aware of that. All right. Yeah, you're 100% right. If we were playing this more correctly, I think we would have shipped that. I'm not a bold enough player for this, but we did get to double Serum Powder Mull, so maybe I should have the 4th copy in here. Seems pretty decent. Maybe even decent plus. Tapped Stomping Grounds. Okay, so they got a 3-mana play. Yep. Slow roll the waste G3 if you can't accord the floor to lose it to pillage. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I think I'm saving this Dismember for like a relevant creature, because it's more likely that they're going to play like a Questing Beast or a Glory Banger or something, and we'll want to Dismember that rather than this Mana Elf. The chance of choking them now is much lower, and if they play Magus of the Moon, they could effectively lock us out, so we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. We can currently cast Eternal Scourge, but if they were to play Magus, it's on a long delay. Internet as old as the devil. It's all good. See this thing? That would have locked me out of most of my spells if I didn't hold up this Dismember. So, you know. Feels magic, man. Feels magic. Seconds. No, that's how Roy usually is. I think part of the problem is that I have my chat on my iPad. So on PC, I get you guys a lot closer to real time, but on the iPad, there's delay. And it seems to be a well-known thing that like Twitch chat on mobile has more of a delay. Connor Docherty. What do you got, friend? Is this the Glory Banger? All right. Should have left the Magus in play. I was thinking about it, but like, I don't know. If they exert it, it's okay for us, though. They did not. Clever opponent, not exerting your Glory Bringer. Land. Land. I mean, that's kind of like a land. So I can wish for a bridge. And then the turn after, if I draw a land, I'll be able to play Ensnaring Bridge. Which feels not the best. They have 1 card in hand, so I could Thought-Knot Seer that thing out. I'm going to attack first. I mean, feel free to tell me when I'm not mulliganing aggressively enough, because it's definitely going to be a problem I have. I am a control player at heart. Losing card advantage is like the worst thing in the world to me. Okay, we're going to exile our Simian Spirit Guide. We're going to play Karn. We're going to wish for a bridge. We're going to hope that we draw a land so that I can bridge their Glory Banger. We're also kind of going to hope that they attack my Karn. So, bridge. Good. Also kind of going to hope that they didn't board in too much artifact destruction. Also, they could just have another haste creature here and kill me. I don't know if Bridge is safe against their deck as it usually is. I don't know if we can do anything about it, though. That's why I took the line, Roy. There's a very decent chance that they can just burn us out. There's a very decent chance that they are playing... Okay, so they're attacking me down to 2? That kind of feels okay. So I just need to draw a land. Chandra? Oh, or we're just dead. Cool. You got me. Oh, they flipped a bolt. Nice. All right. On the play, do we want Chalice for 1? It turns off our Keruga, so I don't think that I do. But it's worth considering always. Pillage concerns you. Yeah, of course pillaging's concerning, but like, Pillage wrecked my land there, and that's the reason we were so behind that game, right? So, Pillage is going to be a concern. No change? Cool. I agree. All right. I will trust in the sages this game. Cave Dan, you and your girl knowledge guide me. I am a fine pilot of Niv Mizzet and value piles, but I am not good at these aggressive mulligan decks. We've got Gemstone Caverns on the play, and we've got turn 3 Matter Reshaper, so I'm pretty sure I'm shipping this. Trust in the Macrosages. That's right. I want the confirmation that I'm shipping this, but yeah. Ship. All right, ship. Ship again. Go 5. God, I hate this. Is it supposed to feel this bad? It is, right? Dan, I'm going down cards. They kept their 7. They kept their 7. All right, so turn 3 Trinisphere, but we have a temple. Ship Trinisphere and Ugin. Snapper Keeper. All right, keeping it. Ship the Trinisphere and the Ugin. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Dunzo. Cool. We're gonna play the temple out last, since I don't want to lose it. Gemstone Caverns is just a wastes, essentially. It's a legendary wastes. All right, opponent, make me regret that I didn't board in the chalices. Do it. Do it. Do it. Give yourself outs to another temple off the top. Yeah. We're okay. Playing the temple on 2, I guess. But they ramped. They ramped, Dan. They could pillage it. I know. We've got the smash in our hand. I know. For a second, I thought they revealed their own Keruga. No. Don't Blood Moon me, bro. I mean, it doesn't actually matter at this point, but... Goodness gracious. Yep. Feels magic, man. Feels magic. The worst part about the opponent's deck is that they have a bunch of 3-cost spells that they're entirely based around. Like, it's funny how the deck that I built is better against the like brand new top of the meta deck than it is against the previous generation Gruul deck that was tearing up. We currently have 0 colored mana too, so that's a little unfortunate. It's cool. Hopefully we run into some Lurrus decks and we get to ruin their day. Rally for round 2. Yo, we don't need to rally. We've got Keruga, the Macrosage, all right? He's the fat sage. He's the largest of sages. His sagery knows no bounds. Good God! Look at this. Look at these draws from them. This was a 7. They kept their 7, and this was what they drew up. Beautiful. There's a reason why that deck is the new hotness. All right, I'm scooping out of this one. They are way too far ahead. This board is devastating. I can't cast basically any of these cards except for Karn, and Karn can only get me Chalice for 0 or Tormod's Crypt, which we're just hopping out of that one. We'll move on to number 2. Got to keep this action gaming going. Clothis was great. The best part about Clothis is great as a quote. Like, I was just talking about the 1 green red indestructible enchantment part. Clothis did not need to become a creature for me to say Clothis is great. What is it? Like Blessing of the Heckma? Bounty of the Heckma? There's an enchantment for 2 green blue from Amonkhet that is like, it's kind of like Clothis, and Clothis is just like hashtag 2019, 2020 Magic. Like, yo, I'm 1 cheaper, and I actually deal damage, and I actually give you mana like immediately every time. Bounty of the Luxa, thank you. That one. That's literally what I meant. Flood counters. The Nile literally... Yeah, okay, next time, Cave Dan, you gotta say you were flooding like the Luxa. Which has not been a problem for us yet. Okay, cool. We're on the draw here in game 1. We have our 1-of Cavern of Souls in our hand. Zirda the Dawnwaker. In Modern? In this economy? Wow. Okay. They've got a 3-mana 3/3 in exile. I feel jealous, Dan. We have to compete. We have to compete. I'm so jelly. I think Zirda is great. Zanman, we all know what you think. I'm kidding. Can't pass up the Simpsons reference. I think I'm powdering this hand. It's got an Eternal Scourge. It has no Eldrazi Temples. Got one of my Dismembers, but that's fine. And we're on the draw. 1 more land in this hand is pretty good, but I think I'm in the market to mulligan. We're on a 24 land deck. 1 more land gives me Trinisphere, but we're on the draw. How has this been? Well, we played 1 match, and I got 1 more game win than I did in the Super Qualifier this morning, so it's been better than Luris. Okay, this is the 6. Still pretty bad. My opponent's on 6. So we'll see if they got a 5. Yeah, we're mulling this. We are. Yeah, this is. I'm not used to playing this. I should play Tron at some point just to get the feeling. Okay, we got another powder hand, but this one's actually completely garbage. Cool. Powder that. We put 2 cards on the bottom, so Simian, Spirit Guide, and Dismember. I want to keep... Oh, hold on. Eldrazi Temple and Simian, Spirit Guide. This is my 5. I think I'm keeping this. I have multiple Eternal Scourges in exile, so we get turn 2 Eternal Scourge off the Simian Spirit Guide, plus we have Dismember, and we'll see if we can get something going on with this. Yeah, this, I mean, for a 5er, yeah, the qualifier was a downer. I mean, it was what it was. Like, I made mistakes in the first match, and the second match, you know, they were playing the new Boros Luris Prowess deck. The 6. Yeah, I mean, I'm happier with this one. I'm happier with this one over the 6. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it, but like it doesn't get better than this on 4, does it? So, and we've been able to see here how the London Mulligan interacts with, goodness gracious, we got a turn 2 Karn. I think I'm just playing the turn 2 Karn, right? Turn 2 Karn can win a game. Ooh. Did they? Oh no. Oh no, it's the Zirda deck. We're against Zirda. Oh, is this? Wait, no, it can't be Infect. Whoa. Okay, opponent is doing some spicy things too. Good to know. Okay, so we're not. No, we can still play the turn 2 Karn. I should have killed their Dryad Arbor. I'm an idiot. We're gonna kill their Biomancer's Familiar. Do I want to kill their Familiar or the Dryad Arbor at this point? I've already made the mistake. They went turn 2 and they didn't play a. Oh, they did play the land. They played the Waterlogged Groove. I think we're killing the Familiar. It's definitely not Infect. No kidding. I think I'm killing the Biomancer's Familiar. This takes the maximum amount of power off the table. Obviously, it takes a combo piece off the table. I assume with one other card they could kill me with that. Oh, well, we're peeling lands, so that ain't not bad. Do we have Eternal Scourges in exile? Cool. So what? Oh my god. Our wastes and our islands have to be in exile. Oh my god. Sorry, our 2 islands. Yep, there they are. Waste. Island. Where's the other one? Oh no, it's in play. Well, that's a way to do a turn. Okay, notes for the future, Dan. This mana base was ambitious. Oh, mercy. I guess we know why these decks don't play fetch lands. When you're playing Serum Powder. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I didn't doubt you. I thought Cave Dan knows what he's doing. This mana base looks good. He wants to add Blast Zone? Sure. Umbral Mantle. Crypt creature has 3 mana. Untap. This creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So with any creature that can tap for 2 mana, this is a combo. No, okay. With any creature that can tap for 1 mana, this is a combo with either Biomancer's Familiar or Zirda. So each of these makes activated abilities cost 2 less, but not less than 1. Dryad Arbor can tap for 1 mana, then untap for 1 mana to get +2/+2, and do that ad infinitum until it pumps up to infinite size and then kills you. Good to know. So next turn they can cast Zirda, and this is 0 to equip. So if they get through to me, I will die. So let's pitch the Spirit Guide and cast Matter Reshaper. I can block the Dryad Arbor this turn, because they can play. If they have another land play, they play Zirda to equip this swing. It doesn't have trample, so I can block it. I'll get the card off the top, and then the next turn I can Ghost Quarter the Dryad Arbor. Needs to be rushed to Zanman's Learning Hospital. Not yet. Come on. We're not there yet. We haven't failed. Birds. Okay. Resolves. Okay. What the... Umbral Mantle. They got a second one. This is now equipped. Okay. Right. If they play the Luris. Okay, this is a flyer with the abilities that I mentioned. And because they equipped it, Karn's not going to turn it off, and I can't Ghost Quarter it. So we need to rip another Dismember now, I guess. or a way to stop Zirda from coming in. That's not going to do it, right? At all? Not even close? Cool. Pretty sure... Wait, can they cast Zirda? Yeah, by using the birds, and then they use the Dryad to pay for the birds to untap. Okay. Kiora is permanent mana. So we'll use the guide to cast my Kiora. Next turn we'll be able to start chain casting Eternal Scourges. I say chain casting like it's impressive. I find it peculiar that summoning sick creatures can't untap, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, yes. I think it makes sense if only in the respect of the tap symbol and the untap symbol being treated the same, which is probably less confusing than having them treated differently. They have Simian Spirit Guides. Okay, so we're playing against a good deck. Got it. Why didn't they cast their Zirda and kill me? Did they not know that they can cast their Zirda and kill me? Okay. Yes, Oh, just yeah. Throw them back there, and I'll put them on later.
I'll put them on.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm good at it.
All right, you go to it.
I'm an expert on that.
My wonderful grandmother Midge did my sheets today because she knew I wasn't feeling well. I found it peculiar because people I've interacted with were unaware of this. Well, everyone's unaware of the existence of the untapped symbol Roy, except for you, me, and the Faithless Brewers. Okay, so we're swinging in with Matter Reshaper. Yes, Zanman, but mine is going to be on YouTube. And I'll teach you how to do that as soon as you tell me that you want to learn. We're going to play Karn. We're going to wish for Walking Ballista, I guess? Yeah, why not? I'm just saying, man, the Luris videos from yesterday have been blowing up already. There was like little fireworks. We need to do a Teach Lawson how to be a good streamer stream. Well, I can't do that, but I can show you how to export to YouTube, which is like the only thing that I think matters. Nope, still wouldn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So they've got an infinity. Cool. All I needed to know is that they knew how their combo worked, and they do. I've never seen it before, but I needed to know that they knew. This is not a Chalice matchup. I feel like Luris and Breach decks will be the Chalice in matchups. Luris decks and Breach decks. Luris decks because we get to lock out their Mishra's Baubles, and then their 1 mana and or 2 mana spells, and then Breach decks because, again, locking out their 0 mana spells. We got to get our Dinosaur Hippo into play at some point.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's fine.
No problem.
Yeah, routers are pretty resilient. Okie dokie. Let's make Cave Dan proud with our keep. Holy crap, it's a keep. Okay. We did it. We got to keep a 7. I know you want me to pick Hippo or Dinosaur. Obviously, we pick Hippo, but we're going to play Cavern on Eldrazi. Watching the opening acts for almost 2 matches. Yeah, that's true. You want the Hippo. I know. I'm here to give the people what they want. Eighth card, Serum Powder. Deals magic. Oh yeah, I mean, we're looking for the opening to cast the Hippo. If it is 20% the reasonable choice, we're casting the Hippo. It's just been 0% so far. Thanks, Midge.
You're welcome.
Okay, Steel Shaper's Gift. Okay, get their 3-drop combo piece. Simian Spirit Guide, they get into play this turn. Okay, so they can go off next turn. They can go off next turn with a card that isn't in their hand and is going to cost 3 no matter what. Neat. Oh, they didn't make a land drop. No, because they're on their 2. Huh. All right. Oh, but no, this equips for 0. Are we just dead? We're probably just dead, right? I think we're just dead. I think we're just dead. We don't have quite enough to cast the Ugin. Wait, no, we don't have anywhere near close enough to cast the Ugin. I guess I'm supposed to Thought-Knot Seer them? By keeping mana open, do I threaten the Dismember? Would Trinisphere buy us a turn? No. So Zerda costs 3, and Umbral Mantle costs 0 to equip, and the combo costs 0 mana, as long as it's on an untapped creature that has an mana ability that taps it for 0. So you're going to see them go off here, as long as they have... Yeah, they needed 1 more land. Yeah. No, not even close, dude. Yeah, I was hoping that they... Like, one of the weird things I could do is, like, pitch Simian Spirit Guide, tap 2 lands. Maybe they think I have the Dismember. But what? I looked up Zirda. For some reason, I thought it was a 2-drop. Well, if you looked at the math of, like, the lands they had, then even making it cost 3 doesn't matter. Anywho, we are rocking into match number 3. We still have the chance to win ourselves a burrito worth of play points, tickets, etc. And we still have plenty of chances to try to cast Keruga the Macrosage. For the record, we are doing better with Keruga than I did this morning with Lurrus. So, clearly the superior dinosaur hippo. It's a meme Monday here on 420, baby. And you all know what that means. It means it's April 20th. All right, get in there, Hippo. Okay, we're on the play. We've got an Eldrazi Temple hand with Simian Spirit Guide. So we've got turn 2 Matter Reshaper, turn 3 Reality Smasher, assuming that we draw a third land. I think I'm supposed to keep this, which is not the best considering we have a Serum Powder, but we have no Eternal Scourge, so I'm going to keep this one. Seems reasonable. Basic Island. That's right, it's not even snow covered. Be afraid, nerd. Concealed Courtyard. What the flip? Champion of the Parish. Oh god. Something's gone horribly wrong here. On the plus side, we might actually get to cast Keruga. This is the correct kind of matchup. Well then delete it. Delete it right now. That quote is not even worth keeping. Delete it now. Do they have a triple Champion of the Parish draw? They do not. Thank goodness. Kythion. Hero of Akros. Right? Yeah. Please swing. Please applaud. Womp womp. Okie dokie. Am I playing Serum Visions this turn? Or Smasher? Smasher attacks and takes minimum 2 of their creatures with it. Don't think that's particularly good. Serum Powder doesn't add to my board at all. This would be really nice. I think I play Serum Powder this turn, and then if I draw a land, I get to Ugin. Ugin makes everything wonderful. Isn't he lovely? The quotes will still resume from 70. What? No, that can't possibly be correct. Do we have a quote gap? Is there a quote gap from the previous one that got deleted? Is this going to be the Human Lord? The legendary Human Lord from the new set? Kite sail. Well, okay. I have 2 non-creatures. Opponent, have at them. Yeah, I understand that it excises the one quote, but like, so that means we have a quote gap somewhere? Which is the quote gap? It's 20 something, right? Because there was a quote we added and then we deleted. They took my Karn. Our opponents playing 1 and 2 mana spells seem to have the edge on us. I don't know how this has come to pass. I meant to block. I don't No. Why? Alright. Supposed to kill their Kypheon there. Oh well. Glad I got distracted by the fact that we had some, quote, shenaniganery. Whew. Alright. I would like it known that my giant spaghetti monster is being outclassed by a 1-drop. Well, not outclassed, but classed. Whoa. There are 5 gaps? Holy crap, dude. So that means we're on, quote, 64? So we're next one we're adding is 65. For reals. Not just the number that's attached to it. Sorry, folks. You've only deleted 2? Then how come there are so many gaps? Yeah, there it is. This is what I was expecting earlier. General Kudro of Draneth. Jesus, those Champion of the Parishes are so big. Oh yeah, we're just dead. Cool. Dying to a deck full of 1-drops and 2-drops in Modern. Yeah. Okay, on the play, I am bringing in Chalice of the Void. So all you Keruga fans, I apologize. Taking out Ugin, Kiora. Kiora? No. Serum Powder? No, I want Serum Powders for getting to the... Oh, Trinisphere, probably. And then we'll bring in Keruga. Seems right. Seems appropriate. We're doing it. Macrosage in the main deck, baby. Honorary 5/4 Eldrazi. Do you think that Alex deleted that many quotes? I find it weird Keruga has tusks. Why? It's a hippo. Do hippos not have tusks? Is that a walrus? But walrus and hippos must be related, right? I assume so. We've got Chalice. We've got 2 Chalices and a Eternal Scourge. Yeah, okay, let's powder that hand. Although Keruga just got exiled. We've got 2 lands, a Scourge, a Matter Reshaper, and a Spirit Guide. Sorry, a pair of Spirit Guides. Play a turn 2 Karn. Or turn 2 Matter Reshaper, turn 3 Eternal Scourge. Turn 2 Matter Reshaper, turn 3 Karn. We've got Eternal Scourge in exile. Ha! Keruga's in exile, just like he belongs. Makes them look more like a walrus than a hippo. Well, I agree with that, but like, are taxonomically speaking, are walruses and hippos all that different? Like, do you object to the fact that he looks more like a walrus than a hippo? Yes, they are the closest living relatives to whales, which is kind of neat. Evolution is cool. Work and work. Maybe we top deck a Eldrazi Temple here. My waste is in exile again. Hooray. Which means I can't cast this Matter Reshaper. But I can play my Karn and lock out their clue. But it's not useful if my Karn dies. So let's fetch my island before I draw it. Exile Spirit Guide, tap to play Eternal Scourge. Wow! Wow, this mana base is so punishing. Good lord. Alright, we learned something important. Times like this, my friends, all you can do is laugh. Laugh and remember that we're injecting our 100 play points into the Magic Online economy. Yeah, you got it. Your guys are huge. Specifically, Thalia. So this looks like a good draw because it looks like this Prismatic Vista is now going to cast the Serum Powder and then we're going to be able to start doing stuff. But we actually can't because our one waste is in exile. Legendary humans you control have indestructible. Sure. That's really good with Thalia, actually. They're not attacking with the general. Sure. My Serum Powder also costs one more thanks to Thalia. Well, I can at least cast the Matter Reshaper, so that ain't not bad. General Kudro with General's Enforcer is sick, though. This is a 3/4 with the General in play. He's a freaking beast. I miss Dead of Winter. Me too. Come to me, Hippo Boy. Come to me. Oh, they're sacking their Silent Clearing. Alright, well, there's some hope. Remember how we brought in those chalices? Man, I'm so glad we brought in those chalices. We need an Eldrazi Dead of Winter. Each non-Eldrazi creature gets -1/-1 for each Eldrazi permanent you control. So this has to mean they have an extra Thalia in their hand, right? Oh, I see. Let's get blown out. Then we can get out of this match and maybe we can face something that we are somewhat equipped to deal with. All right. What do we get? Put Simian Spirit Guide onto the battlefield or in your hand. Well, he would give me a Thought-Knot Seer. Let's put it in my hand. Aha! Soon they'll be placed in a box where they have to exile my Eternal Scourge with their General Kudro. And then, then we're going to recast our 3-mana 3/3. Sure. You got it. Enjoy your kite sail. Did you mean All is Dust? I did not mean All is Dust. I meant Eldrazi of Winter. They're playing Mardu Humans. It's so strange. Why would you play Mardu Humans when you could just play Humans in Modern? Maybe they misheard someone saying Modern Humans was a good deck, and they heard Mardu Humans and they thought, why not me? Why not me? Is it worth cranking this blast down to 2? Probably, once we have time. I haven't really had any spare time here. We've mostly been casting the reasonable spells in our hand. We literally can't sack the Blast Zone yet. So like next turn I can't cast either of the spells in my hand. So that would be the first appropriate time to crank Blast Zone, where it's like, oh, it's basically not worth not doing. What are they casting? What the hell just happened? What? Oh, they activated General Kudro. Sacrifice 2 humans, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Neat. Okay. I don't know why they... What? I have questions, opponent. No, I can wait. Yeah, I get it, but like... What? Why? Now they can cast their Karizev, hooray? I guess we'll find out. I mean, if they have another Kudro in their hand, it makes sense for them to sack the first Kudro to kill my Thought-Knot Seer, but that was so much tempo. Okay. Jesus, though. Yeah. We dead on board? Play Shaper. No, we're not. Not yet. I wish I was, but not yet. Karizev, yeah, they did. We took their Magus. It's an exile. They still have the cards they have in hand. +1. Still have a clue and a silent clearing. They're not playing Aether Vial. We didn't see one in either game. I like that. I like that. You're still Foncust? I'm glad you're Foncust. Aha, they're going to have to exile a card from their own graveyard. Oh no! No! They can't! It's only opponents' graveyards. Haha! My Eternal Scourge returns eternally. What in the hell? Hanweir Militia Captain. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess in the O2 bracket we play Mardu Humans with Hanweir Militia Captain. Okay, so we have to chump block the Champion of the Parish. And they swung with Kudro, so we also have to block Kudro or Talia. So we're going to block both of those. We have to kill Kudro, which is not particularly relevant because we're going to 1. And they have a 1 power flyer. Battlefield. Boom! Free Serum Visions, nerd. Get wrecked. Yeah. Cool. All right, moving on to match the 4th. Captain's actually decent here. Literally, Glory Seeker would have been fine. So, I don't know if I agree with you. Like a 1-mana 1/1 with the creature type human would have been fine there. We had no outs to their board already by the time they cast it, so I think... Yeah, exactly. Like... Literally any creature. Well, with the creature type human. I mean, come on. Or Jackalpup. Span Alliance. What is the zombie? The 2-mana 2/2 zombie? Mindless Thrall, is that right? No, that doesn't sound right. Here's my hippo. God, why do we keep getting these? This is a turn 1 Karn hand on the play against Lurrus. I do this, right? I'm like 100% sure I'm supposed to play turn 1 Karn here. And then Chalice for 0. We have the Grafdigger's Cage. If we need it. Alright, I have never played a turn 1 Karn before in Modern, so we're doing it right. Oh, I can't play a turn 1 Karn. Why am I so stupid? Okay, we're gonna draw the land though, so we're gonna be fine. We're gonna have turn 1 Dismember, turn 2 Karn. I have played a turn 2 Karn before. Land. It's cool. Yeah, I realized I was one off. I don't know why I thought my Blast Zone cost or tap for 2 for Karns. There's literally no land in my deck that does that. That's the kind of day it has been. You got it. Come on, really? 8th card Serum Powder, 9th card Eternal Scourge. Oh my god. Alright, let's exile these Spirit Guides, cast one of these Serum Powders. That's a Goyf. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Wow. The main deck Abrupt Decay. Well, let's hit our 3rd land. Come on, deck. You can do it. We didn't Serum Vision any lands away this game, so this actually does work. So we're gonna fetch Chalice for 0. If they choose not to kill my Goy, or if they choose to kill my Karn, wait, they don't have a 0-drop in their graveyard? Okay, we're gonna get Tormod's Crypt. And if they choose not to kill my Karn, I get Ensnaring Bridge next turn. If they choose to kill my Karn, I get to play another Karn. Yeah, that seems fine. Oh, they are killing my Karn. Fair enough. We can exile our Eternal Scourge. With the Tormod's Crypt, you're 100% right. Aw, yes. Okay. 6/7. We're going to shrink the Goyf when we Tormod's Crypt, but only by... There's 5 card types in my graveyard. Oh my god. They had another freaking Abrupt Decay. Alright, so we have to top deck the land again? Goodness gracious. I didn't mean to attack him. Interesting. They should have. Well, we top deck a Thought-Knot Seer, that'll do. They let me take away their Assassin's Trophy? That's an odd choice. Okay, they've got a 6/7 Goyf. There are no known ways they can beat my Thought-Knot Seer. So if I exile my yard, they have instant, creature, land, sorcery. which makes their Goyf a 4/5. If I exile theirs, it's a 5/4. So we're just going to take the hit here. So that Thought-Knot Seer can block for my Karn next turn. Maybe Karn gets me a bridge. Assuming that I draw a land. Or a mana source in general. They don't have any permanents that cost more or less, so that's fine. Okay, now that they fetched, we are going to exile because they can cast the Dark Confidant. Land. Yeah, buddy. Cast Karen. Make a wish. Yes. Wish for the bridge. Pass the turn. Alright, Ensnaring Bridge, you know your job here. It's to be the beautiful, messed up magic card that you were born to be. Oh my god! They didn't have either of those cards when I Thought-Knot Seered them earlier. Neither. Oh my god. They top-decked Inquisition to take away my bridge, and they also had a Seal of Fire to kill me. Or my Thought-Knot Seer. Either one. Alright. Game the second. Is this the best hand we've had with this deck? Could turn 1 Eternal Scourge, turn 2 Eternal Scourge. I think I'd rather turn 2 Eternal Scourge, turn 3 Eternal Scourge, turn 4 Karn. We also have the ability to Smasher or Thought-Knot Seer on 2. Yeah. Okay. Could be a Keruga game. We'll find out. Thanks for riding with me, Roy. This has been a rough one. Roy and the Rough Riders. Canada's national treasure. Well, crap. Well, they can take my guide. That's actually the worst thing they can do. Hey, look, they did the thing. Wow. Well, none of these are in exile. Man, if they ever are. Keruga is going to... Why did I lead with Shivan Reef? So that we could be tilted. Because I'm a terrible player. And I literally mentioned the fact that I wanted to have Thought-Knot Seer on 2. Or the option of Smasher on 2. And then I immediately made a play for no particularly good reason. Yeah, I know. I'm explaining the reason why it's bad. I literally talked at the beginning of this game how I was going to make the plays that I was going to make in the order I was going to make them because they were good. And then I didn't. Because I was like, oh yeah, gotta protect my Eldrazi Temples from their land destruction, which they don't have in this match. Okay. Wait, what? What? Holy crap. There's a line on this card that I never read. Huh. Man, this card is way worse than I thought it was. And I thought it was bad. Huh. That's amazing. You learn new stuff every day, I guess. Huh. Okay. Weird. I had no idea that Eternal Scourge had a trigger on it that exiled it whenever it became a target. I literally only knew about the part where you can cast it from exile. I had no idea it had that other trigger. I've never seen that before. I've seen this card played in paper, but I didn't play against it. They had a bauble in their hand. Come on. The card's busted. Yeah, so busted. I don't even know what I want to draw anymore. If I draw another blue mana, I could cast my first Keruga of this league. I guess I want to do that. Probably should attack there, because they're going to take it, but... We're so abysmally behind now. Okay, they have a Kroxa. They can make me discard one of my cards. There are 8 cards in hand. 8. Go, if you got it. It's teeny tiny. They will grow the Tarmogoyf now, though, by playing the Kroxa. Yep. So we're not getting bolted, which is okay. Opponent, why you gotta stack your triggers wrong? Come on. Holy crap. It's time, baby. It's time, baby. Draw 2. 5 mana, divination, 5/4. Ah! Get wrecked, nerd. How you gonna beat that? Huh? You can't. Sad times. No, we couldn't cast Keruga before, dude. We needed to draw the blue source. Or the green source, which we don't have in the deck anymore. Go give them the suck. Oh, he's giving them the suck. Keruga sucks in a big way. Did they just escape their Kroxa? No, they played it using Luris. Okay, I'll take 3 for that. I need this card. I need him. If I can get Karn into Chalice, we might be kind of okay, not at all. Probably Karning for Tormod's Crypt first. Ugin. I guess that's something. Alright, here's my Karn. You got a problem with that? No, hell no you don't. Yes. I'm pretty sure I'm getting Tormod's Crypt because I want to shut down their graveyard stuff. I don't have 1 mana right now to cast Grafdigger's Cage. So we're just going to get the Crypt. Remove my Spirit Guide in response. Sure, you got it. So the reason I said an upkeep stop was there was a chance they could have sacrificed this Nurturing Peatland. They didn't. We'll let them reveal the top card. Trophy? Trophy! Come on! Oh my god. Alright. Oh my god. Why does everything suck forever? Jesus. Alright, so we got them to tap 1 mana on their turn for their scavenging use, at least. Hooray. They have 7 cards in hand. Let me tell you something about Dark Confidant Lurrus. Dark Confidant Lurrus is gross. And they have another Kroxa because they have 7 cards in hand, so why wouldn't they? Well, at least Moto for once realized that I only had 1 card in hand and it just forced me to discard it. This is a Bolt. No. Trophy? No, not for red mana. Alright. I'm not letting the hippo die. I'm scooping. All right, I will be back in 2 seconds. We are going to play the final match at 0-4. We did cast Keruga once so far this league, and we drew 2 cards. But I'll be back in 2 seconds. We're going to play the last one. We're so close. So close to what? We have a game win. All right, folks, we got one more match. One more match to finishing the league. We're so close. That's right. That's right. And then we will have truly done the Keruga thing in Modern, and no one can say that we didn't. All right, here we go, folks. The final countdown. All right, we won the die roll. Did I just volunteer to not reveal my Keruga because I was typing? Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, so for game 1, I just want everyone to know we now did not reveal the Keruga. I'm going to keep this hand because for some reason that's an option we can choose. So we didn't. Well, I clicked on it and it didn't, you know. It's fine. It's fine. We didn't need it. It was a crutch anyway. If you weren't like me, I would concede. Yeah, I get that. All right, we're going to lead on Gemstone Caverns. Pass the turn. We're slow rolling to this turn 3 Trinisphere. Okay, the prayer is that they're on Storm, and they're about to play a mana creature on 2. We're going to dismember it, then we're going to cast Trinisphere, then we're going to draw land so that we can play a Thought-Knot Seer and beat them to death. Okay. Okay. It's all coming together, baby. It's a good thing we can't play our Keruga, because then I would be tempted to make bad plays. So what they mean is that once you're at 04, you can't get any prizes. So if someone's at 1 and 3 and you're at 04, you scoop to them. Because if you win, neither of you get prizes. But if they win, I really wish we could reveal Keruga now. Me too. All right, we got the Trinisphere, so let's play Thought-Knot. Skadoosh. Take your gifts. Yeah. They're going to play a 3-mana Opt. Enjoy. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Karen. How you gonna... They scooped. Ah, that sucks so bad. Alright. Alright, hits a bit. Are you familiar with Pokemon Red Blue? I mean, yeah. I played them when I was growing up. I've watched speedruns of them. What's up? I am familiar with Pokemon Red and Blue. First gen, as the hip children call it. Casting Keruga against the Lurrus deck is greatly paralleled by ending a gym battle with Lieutenant Surge by sending in a Magikarp. I mean, that's an what does that even mean, dude? Like, I know exactly what that means, but like, come on. That's not like a real thing that happens, though. Casting Keruga against the Lurrus deck is like Pokemon Yellow, where your main is Pikachu by default, and then you go to the first gym, which is Rock type. That is what playing Keruga in Modern is. We got an Eldrazi Temple, which means we get to start playing Eldrazi on turn 2. So we're going to keep this. That's my point. I wouldn't know. What? I played Pokemon Yellow. What? But I hated Pikachu. Whoa! Whoa! Pikachu is the bomb, dude. It's an electric mouse. You can't beat that. I've got an electric mouse right here. I'd literally catch any wild Pokemon. I will say, in order to get to that first gym, I almost always use Butterfree. I just drew a Simian Spirit Guide. Do I start playing Eldrazi on turn 1? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to. I did not need the hippo. We all need the hippo right now. All praise the mighty hippo. Holy triple Eldrazi Temple draw. That lets me play this Ugin on turn 3, right? Because it's colorless. Someone tell me I'm right, please. I need this. Let me tell you about the purest magic of all. It's being played here in the 04 bracket. You're a bad person, Roy. You know what the Serum Powder means? It means if we survive their turn, we get to cast our Keruga. They have 8 cards in hand, so we're dead, right? Ooh, Manamorphose with no mana creature. We can't be dead. Second Manamorphose, no mana creature. Oh, maybe they're going to start ritualing and then Past in Flames? Yeah. Triple Manamorphose. Jesus Christ. I feel like their triple unbalanced card in my deck hand is better than our triple unbalanced card in my deck hand. Ignite Memories. I'm pretty sure we're not going to die. We took 6. We had 3 cards in our hand, and we only revealed the Ugin once out of 5 times. God bless you, opponent. God. Okay. Alright, what am I doing here? Am I just playing the Keruga instead of this Karn? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play Karn and then play Relic and then hold up the Relic forever. But I don't want to do that, but I am going to do that. We can't give it to them. We can't give it to them. We have to make them work for... Oh, right. Relic costs 1 to activate. Yeah, so we're getting Crypt. Or Grafdigger's Cage, but I think we're getting Tormod's Crypt. Relic. Yeah, it does cost 1 to activate. Okay, we're getting Crypt. Okay. Jeez. Ignite Memories. That was... Yeah. I guess it makes sense against the Eldrazi deck. We had 3 cards in hand, though, and they didn't know 2 of them were lands. Oh, they said GG's. We got a match win? Come on. They disconnected. I don't have to wait, do I? Okay, I'm assuming my opponent disconnected and is not returning. So I'm going to do the video wrap up here, and I will wait for that on my own. 1-4 with our Keruga the Macrosage Eldrazi blue-green deck. So, yeah. I don't know if this card can possibly be played in Modern. Exactly. In the 0-4 bracket, we actually won the game off of beating down with Matter Reshaper and Eternal Scourge. Eternal Scourge, by the way, which has a line of text which makes it even worse than I thought its mediocrity was. That said, if you want a blast of a time, go ahead, try to cast some Keruga the Macrosage. We did legitimately win 1 game, although again, it was off a sort of Thought-Knot Seer Reality Smasher beat down plan. So I think there are like there's 15 truly playable cards in this deck, maybe 18 truly modern level cards in this deck here. The rest of this is nonsense. Yeah, Matter Reshaper, I'm taking a shot at you. This is somewhere in the middle. Yeah, it was a good time. My good friend Roy the Boy loves hippos. He's got a hippo collection. And we were hoping that Keruga the Macrosage wouldn't be busted in half, so that it wouldn't be very, very expensive for him to gain a copy. And Roy, I have to tell you, I think you're safe. I think Keruga the Macrosage is going to be very affordable. Dear Wizards of the Coast, if you ever watch this video, I don't understand why this card has the text, your starting deck contains only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater and lands, instead of creatures. Because, for reference, Lurrus, each permanent card in your starting deck. So you can have spells that don't meet this condition. And for some reason, Keruga, not the same. For some reason, your spells have to obey the same condition. I can't play Mana Leak, or Serum Visions, or Utopia Sprawl, or Opt, or Talismans. There are hundreds of modern playable cards at the 1 and 2 CMC point. He doesn't even draw you a card for himself. When you play Keruga the Macrosage, you draw a card for each other permanent you control with converted mana cost 3 or greater. I don't know what to say about this card. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. This deck was unbelievable. The game wins basically show you that Karn, the Great Creator, and Eldrazi Temple, and Reality Smasher, and Thought-Knot Seer can absolutely win some games on their own. I am not going to... sorry. I do not have another deck that I'm going to play tonight. This was a Mimi Monday. Had a good time. Had a very annoying morning. Personally, just playing that Super Qualifier today just hacked me off more than I was expecting it to. So I am going to call it the night. If you're checking this out on YouTube, you can check out the good decks I played yesterday, the Lurrus decks. If you check my videos tab, you'll be able to check those out. And tomorrow we'll be back with some other stuff. Maybe one of the Grixis Lurrus decks, maybe the Black-Green Rock Lurrus deck that I saw, or any number of other great things. I've seen some cool mono-white Death and Taxes decks for Modern. As it is, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. You guys have yourself a wonderful evening. And don't play Keruga in Modern. Although I hear that in Jeskai Fires in Standard, he is somewhat reasonable. So good luck for the players playing that. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Take care of yourself and all of your own. And stay healthy. Stay safe.